we're back with part 2 of Sonic Adventure. DX, of course, for the PC. And now I'm in the sewers, swimming in shit. That's not the place I'm supposed to go. But either way, we're supposed to jump here and get this. A nice pair of shoes.
Now you've got light speed shoes.
Thank you. Alright, so here's how it works. You go here, you hold down this button until you basically hold down the button until you stop holding it down, such as this. That means you're ready. And then once you are ready in that glowing form, you are going to be able to spin dash everywhere pretty much, or light speed dash onto rings. However, it's not that good of a mechanic. Other Sonic games improved on it quite a bit. Even Sonic 06's gameplay improved on it. Cute couples get him free. Yeah, but I don't have time for that shit. I have some gambling to do because I have a problem. Alright, so we're going here, and this is...
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Yeah, that lady interrupted me. Alright, so here's what we do. I need to lightspeed dash all the way up to here, and then I'm allowed into the casino. And this is great because I find it so funny that not a single controversy was ever stirred up over the fact that Sonic has gambling in it. I kid you not. So, this is the casino. You have a few slot machines. I don't know where any of the card tables are. It's a pretty shitty casino, if you ask me. Apparently, this casino is owned by Sonic. I can't think of any other reason. Don't need to go there. But here's what you have to do. You have to do pinball. And pinball is a love and hate issue with fans. But anyway, I am doing some pinball with some gambling aspects to it. I need to get 400 rings. And let's see if I did... Oh, right. Nothing. By the way, if you notice that picture of Amy, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That picture of Amy down on the bottom right of the slot machines is actually the classic Sega CD version of Amy. They changed it up. But hey, we got some rings. Come on, I don't get anything from Knuckles? Oh well. I guess we can't all be winners. I just don't want it to fall into the center. That doesn't seem good. I missed my opportunity. But hey, I got an extra life. I'm a quarter way there to finishing this level. I kid you not. This is the worst level that Sonic has, in my opinion, just because of the monotony. I mean, I like how I can essentially... That was a good way to put it. I like how I can do this game, you know. It is kind of fun, but it should have better served as a mini-game. At least in my opinion, you know. It's not the worst thing in the world. Pinball is pinball. I don't mind pinball. I mean, if you see my Let's Plays of pinball... whatever the fuck it's called, I do like pinball. But I think I just shot myself in the foot with that comment because I can't even think of the name of that game. But either way, you know, pinball's fun. It's just kind of pace-killing in the Sonic game, I think. There's an entire game that is devoted to pinball and Sonic, and it is called Sonic Spinball. And I think the story goes with that game is that Dr. Robotnik pretty much set up pinball, or so on, that he set up his levels to be like a pinball machine. That's the theory that I heard, and that's the theory that I'm going to go with. But either way, it's an interesting game, and it's not for everyone. It's certainly not for me. I kind of remember as a kid, I just begged for Sonic Spinball, and eventually my parents decided to get a game for me, and that game happened to be Sonic and Knuckles. And it was like, Sonic and Knuckles? What is this bullshit? You know? The funny thing is that I had no idea how much better Sonic and Knuckles was compared to Sonic Spinball. No offense to the people who like Sonic Spinball. I just happen to not be one of them, so thank God. Because later I did rent the game, and I thought, what is this shit? This isn't what I asked for. So I am so glad. I can't thank my parents enough for getting me Sonic and Knuckles. I remember the night I even got it. I was being a little bitch who had absolutely no right to get that game, considering how I was behaving, but, you know. Oh well. Needless to say, it's not, you know, if we ever want to talk about the parallels between Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic Spinball, there really is no comparison. And that's not to say I hate pinball. I mean, look, you're going through some really cool shit. Like this, you know? Which I think gave me quite a bit of money. How about that? So we are so close. But like a slot machine, it's pretty fucking difficult to ever win. That's not to say you can't win at slots. In fact, my grandma is like a fucking wizard when it comes to slots. Every time we go to a casino with her, she just fucking... Yeah. She just wins at slots. I mean, last time we hung out with her at a casino, she won $800 slot machine, so you can win. You know, it's not impossible, but I think I may, no. Not yet. But I'm getting pretty... Alright, there we go. It's time for me to tilt this. Wow, can I really just tilt this an infinite amount of times? What kind of anti-cheating failsafe is this? Terrible one if you ask me. Oh. I can still use the flaps, but I refuse to. Why? Because we need 400 rings, and all I really need is not to go in there. At least not yet. Oh yeah, there's also a Knights pinball. Never played Knights, so I don't have any opinion on it. Oh shit, I just got myself into it again. Alright. I'm not gonna do anything. We just need to make this as quick, as painless as possible. I will say, it's fun as a minigame aspect, but the problem is that it's not needed. It's a fucking Sonic game. Of course, I could also rob the casino too. Get an extra life. So now we're up to a fuck ton of extra lives. So, information, I don't need that. Slots, no, there we go. Alright. So, this thing's going to grab me and molest me. mean, what the fuck kind of... I guess that's a fitting metaphor for a casino because it fucking ramsacks you out of your money, so I guess that's fitting. But you need 400 rings in order to reach that emerald.
Yeah, not bad.
So, now that we're done with that, we get into the second part of the casino. Or maybe we don't. Oh, if that's all I needed to do, I'm pissed. It is.
Yeah! Hey!
There's Eggman, if you want
Oh
to
no,
call
the
him
Chaos
that.
Emerald!
Oh, no, you don't!
Oh, jeez! Eggman.
God, what a night of binge drinking and gambling would do to you. I swear I saw Eggman.
Oh, man. What happened to that emerald we just had?
I guess Eggman's got one of them. But the other one's safe. That guy must be desperate.
That means his 2 to our 1, and that's not good. Come on, Sonic! We need to get busy!
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Alright, so I forgot that I had myself on mute. So, sorry about that. Anyway, that flying rabbit you just saw is Cream the Rabbit. You don't talk to her, you don't interact with her, she just flies around like... well, I guess like a boss, that's the only way we can describe it. I like it, you know... Sonic and Tails act like they're a bunch of hangovers who got too drunk and blew all their money in Vegas. That's what that scene always reminds me of, and it seems almost fitting. Anyway, we're about to go on Angel Island. If I can jump on these rocks. So this will take me to what I believe is Angel Island. It's that close, apparently. Also, Angel Island is on the ground now. Because... you know, that's what islands do. They float on fucking water. Apparently Angel Island never got the memo. But anyway, this will be familiar. We're about to head into, well, Ice Cap. Everyone should remember Ice Cap. You don't get the awesome music, though. But you do get some other awesome music. Well, coming up. Come on, jump. Alright. So, what do? You jump from icicle to icicle. These don't fall on you like a crush hazard does. But there are definitely spikes. But let's go ahead and take a rocket to there. Because that's always going to be spammed that way, I guess. That's the only way I can think about it. You know, what's really weird is that this reminds me more of Ocarina of Time's levels than... I swear that would have worked. This kind of reminds me of Ocarina of Time's, well, I guess the Ice Palace... Well, yeah, they had an ice temple in Ocarina of Time, where you had to find that blue flame to melt the Zora King out. That's kind of what it reminds me of, but the Snowhead Temple from Majora's Mask, I guess, would have been a better reference. But either way, it's kind of Zelda-esque for some reason. I don't want to go down there. I would like to get those things, though, because, really, I found that the best way to get rings in a Sonic game is to actually, well, the best way to get lives in a Sonic game is to have rings. You know, extra lives are nice, but they're few and far between. In fact, I found out that it's easier to get extra lives through getting a high score.
Be careful not to fall off.
Thank you for saying the obvious. But, oh well. I find it easier to get extra lives through points than it is to get through boxes.
Use the panel to jump. It may even help guide your way.
How convenient that this icicle just suddenly broke off and created a path for me. It's so odd. But we're about to experience something that's fucking awesome, really. Yeah, snowboarding. With awesome music. And it almost kind of reminds me of Dixie Drugs, if any of you have ever listened to the music. Link in the description. So yeah, this is a snowboard section. I don't know if these ice blocks will slow you down, but you can probably bet your ass that it does. God, this music is badass. Sorry, I'm a sucker for rock, metal, especially classic rock. God damn. Missed that. But if there's any proof that rock and roll is still alive, it's in Sonic games. That's kind of unfair to say. But what I find kind of funny is that notice that there was like a ski village that I just passed. It's like, I find it funny that Angel Island was the excluded island protected by the ancient echidna, spoiler alert. And now it's a fucking ski resort in the ice cap.
Yeah! Okay!
But yeah, the ski section is just so fun. Awesome music.
Yes!
Just fun snowboarding. I mean, snowboarding has been kind of hit and miss when it comes to Sonic, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. But look, a fucking ski resort in Angel Island, you know? I find that kind of interesting. Angel Island was supposed to be excluded. It's like, no, we found out that Ice Cap has a lot of nice slopes, so ski resort away. And who knows, maybe Sonic made a hell of a lot of money, so that's why he's at the hotel resort, because he has some cash flow on money. You know what I'm saying. My English has failed me once more.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
But oh well, that's Ice Cap. That's really fun, if you ask me. But either way, that should be it for part 2. So like and favorite this, and we'll see you in part 3.